go, let's go. Let's go, new series, new series. New series, new series. Okay, we are good to go. Okay, we are good to go. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's begin. New series. It's just game, mostly. I see. Okay. In that case, we'll load in our autosave here that we had from last time. So, let's begin. It's an ordinary day at school. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst. Being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyways. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Is this your first time playing? Theoretically, yes. But unfortunately, only thing that I know of this game was kind of spoiled to me from a Game Grumps. It was like a montage of the game. But yeah, I know that this and the second part is a horror game, unfortunately. Thanks to the internet spoiling it. But yeah. New sub. Thank you, Sayori, and welcome to the stream for both TMBC and Sayori. Hopefully you guys are having a nice night. Anyways, back on with the story. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be the way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Brad? Ah, so it's begun already. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Hey, Skin Pump. Welcome back. Hopefully you've been doing well. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Yep. We're starting off with a new series, Doki Doki Literature Club. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyways? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Hahaha. About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Yeah, new series. Can't wait. There's so much to explore with this new game. Hoping it goes over well. Nothing bad at all. Just a normal day life of a high schooler, basically. Normal sim game. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Hi, Mr. Diamond. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you've been doing well as everybody else for tonight. Welcome to the stream, and yeah, back to the story. I much rather talk some things. I was thinking there. Nice. Good to hear. I much rather take something I personally enjoy. Oh, is that pun intended or just in general? I much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of stupid. Actually, very fucking stupid. Who the hell likes reading? How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. It also doesn't help when you kill a member. I mean, it's super boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry, demonic rituals. I mean, one of the members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yep, it's funny. It's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. Well, you read words off of it, so technically it is. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Brad. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? Monica is literally the most popular in school. Her club only has 3 people, is a shocker. Yeah, indeed. Then again, it is literature. Again, who the fuck wants to read? In this day and age as well. I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least, are you in Act 2? I believe this is Act 2. No, I believe this is Act 1. It's a new series, so we're just getting started. If you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out too. Haha, awesome. You're really sweet, Brad. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, sweeps open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Oh. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyways, welcome to the club, Brad. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Well, no, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyways, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Brad in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Brad? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow from this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insult, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri fake smiles to herself in relief. So, Brad, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, Considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds that leave of creative and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equivalent impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberate and take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped for something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with Rock. I expect that from Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at a change the way you look at the world. It's only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give me that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You might be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? ... Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet up, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I decided to take the responsibility of vice president. After all, I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now we have a new member. It seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Brad? Hold on. Hold on there. There's still one problem. Eh? What? What's that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth for what's been on my mind for the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three of these girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Eh? These girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Brad. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find a new member. If we don't find one more member before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I decided, then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Brad? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare us for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Brad, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. You really are amazing. I'll do everything I can give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess? Okay, everyone. With that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Brad, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I departed the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Oh, shit. Whoop. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of this circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. A lot shorter than I thought. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure, why not? A dream. I was just staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. That person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Oh, weird poem. Huh, no Monica, I guess. Oh well, guess we got two girls here. Quite a weird way how to make a poem, but let's see here. What can we do here? Looks like Natsuki. Wow. Looks like we're going Natsuki all the way. Oh, got one for Yuri finally. Oh. Pink. Poop. Fun. Puppy. Hope. Candy. Dance. Anime. Parfait. Holiday. And kawaii. Looks like we're going Natsuki route. Barely got any for Yuri. Hi again, Brad. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Is the music a little off? Or is that just me? The music sounds like it's like a little sped up. I think it is. I'm the type of guy who actually likes listening to nightcore music, so I can usually tell when yeah, I was gonna say I usually listen to a lot of nightcore, so I know what it feels like to listen to a song that's sped up. Huh. Interesting choice of music. Also, what the also, okay. Okay, I gotta tilt my head a little. Oh. Huh. I don't know why, but it looks like the classroom is starting to tilt a little to the right. Oh well, it's just another normal day at high school here. Nothing to worry at all. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Ah, Yuri! Thanks for keeping your promise, Brad. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into the literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki Monica, you're blocking the words. Hold on. I gotta... But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You girls seem to be getting a little more closer than comfort. Monica! Natsuki... Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. In the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Oh, you guys are getting a little too close for comfort. Have you ever heard of personal space? Monica, it's literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Brad. We'll make sure to put you comfortably first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyways, now that you're here in the club and all, perhaps you might be perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Oh wait. I didn't mean it like that. Ugh. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not you. It's not that, Yuri. I want to be part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read. It's so you can keep your attention even if you don't usually read, and we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I might like, despite me not reading too much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I Suzuki take the book. Pew. Well, can you read it at your own pace? I look forward to hearing what you think. Suddenly, I think everything's back to normal. I think the classroom had a shift back to reality. A little straight now. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her tense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging through the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an specific sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! Oh. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyways? Hope you're having fun playing this cute, quiet, innocent video game. Yep, it's a new series, new game, and I'm having a fun time. Absolutely nothing wrong at all, just a normal slice of life game. I hear you're bringing it up at some point. Besides, it's written all over your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know the feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a new series I've never heard of. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass door on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Brad. Consider this. Don't jump a bug. K. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the book. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attires, striking animated feminine poses. It's Asuli Moe. Don't you just stand there? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close like this. Exclamation point? Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scoots an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's partially a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming that additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up on a new series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Question mark? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge you, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. but it's probably harder for someone like you. Hmm? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I can't win with her. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Slash? Dot dot dot? So... Haha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Oh, she's sleeping. It looks like she's started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki claps straight into me? Hey! Oh. Oh, geez. Natsuki, are you okay? Dot, dot, dot. Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give me this. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it in her mouth. Don't worry, Brad. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep it. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyways, why don't we all share poems now? Who would you like to share your poem? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Dot 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 dot. Question mark? Okay, well, let's start with that thing I don't like. First of all, dot dot dot. Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ugh. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poem? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ugh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if you was that really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined that. I hope you're happy. Dot dot dot. So, in other words, you're saying you like it? Ugh. Natsuki retorts and gets caught in her throat. Yeah, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or lose that she likes my poem. In any case, you still need to read. You still need me to show yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica makes me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess you went into it than I realized. More that went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you're learning something. Didn't you expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Go for Yuri. ... Dot dot dot. The hell did you just say? Looks like we have a couple of things here. If you save the game, Monica is smiling on the screen, and she will be emotionally on the save file icon. Are you playing Doki Doki Plus or the original? I am playing Doki Doki Plus, and this is a new series, so yeah. But yeah, I'm curious to... Well, that's fucking creepy, but okay. Just say it's a normal game here, nothing else. Just look away, kids. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just needed to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's not that bad? So it's that bad? No. Did I raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it has been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might have taken Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice what you were saying. Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognized in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separated from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the styles and expressions are weakened. Once Yuri found her train of thought, it as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them into words together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but in all, with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please, do. I love to share my process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts. The ghost under the light. Oh no, the cursive again. The oh my god, the tensions of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flicks, she writes in a neat script style. I flicker back. Yeah, cursive. My favorite type of handwriting. It's just too bad half the time I don't know how to read cursive, so yeah, do pardon if I get some words wrong there. Done. I am sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. Yes, you do. I couldn't read a single thing. You should be ashamed of yourself. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Yes, we were. Don't lie to her, Brad. But it took you a long time to read. I don't read cursive. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easier to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Brad. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only bringing symbolism compared to a ghost. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. If anything, I'll figure it out on my own here. We'll figure something out. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without them. That's a lot more solemn putting it in that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it wouldn't be long before you put up these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Ah, finally, Monica. Hi, Brad. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, want to share my poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Hahaha. Don't worry, Brad. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of that barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem. I like it, Brad. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Hahaha. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So, take that as a compliment. Really? Y'all should check out Doki Doki. Okay. I have no clue what that is, but maybe. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on. Well, I actually downloaded Monica on here when she told me in the Monica ending. Huh. Interesting. Diablo. Also, welcome to the people who are joining in the stream and stuff. Hope you guys are having a nice night. And with that, let's continue. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her with any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of her malnutrition is infuriating with her adult side growth. Oh, Jesus Christ, Monica. But hey, some guys are into petty girls too, you know? Okay, Monica. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright things. Yup. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Okay, it looks like about the same here. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frankly glanced at my surroundings, but I buried my eyes, can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems of the flat sheet of paper? That sounds of practice, scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe the spikes before it reaches my lung. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right there. Swallowing my fear, I brandish my pen. Huh. Is it just me, or does this look a little bit different? Oh well, it's just a poem. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. when performed out loud. It can be really powerful. Oh, what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way of putting this is, if you keep your pen in this safe spot for long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just keep your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for the mediocre writing abilities. Oh, the music is off key again. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They generally exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows furrows and expression. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poems to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? This is clearly about the feeling of giving up. Oh, well, shit, I missed that. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say that? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Brad did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spend a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I find something I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't. And Brad liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Brad appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know that. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Brad started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look, who's talking, you wannable edgy bitch? Edgy? Sorry, that's my lifestyle. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Making people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can just counterbalance your toxic personality just dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa. Can you be careful or you might cut yourself at the edge, Jerry? Oh, my bad. You already did, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Brad know everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be heads over heels after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was just standing here. Brad, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started. ... How did it? Oh, what the hell? Natsuki. Yuri? I guess Natsuki? Guys, you're getting a little too close to me. Guys! Oh, God. Natsuki. Jesus. Why, hello there. Hi, Monica. Monica? Can you get the fuck out of my screen? You're a little too close for comfort. Oh, you're just gonna keep staring. That's so nice of you. How's your day going? There's static behind us. The weather is nice and lovely. Can we get back to the game now? Okay. You have nice green eyes. I'm clicking buttons. I'm clicking the... Oh, there we go. We're good. Alright, I think we are. Monica. Okay, that's how to change that. Oh, there we go. Hey, Brad. Why don't we step outside for a bit? Okay? Sorry about that. That really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never had it into me to put my foot down against others. You understand that, right? Anyways, if this makes you want to spend less times, Monica theory. Nice. Well, I'd be happy to spend some time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, shit. ... She quietly runs away. Oh, dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. 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 Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. MatPat theory reference. Oh, are you talking about the guy who said Sans was Ness? That guy? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I also heard he recently retired as well. Yep. I don't know. I saw that video at first. I don't know. I didn't trust a brain like that. Yeah. Sans his nest. Yeah. It was my first video. I saw of that, and yeah, I think I only made it 5 minutes in before I said this guy was complete BS and stopped watching. But he got very popular again when Five Nights at Freddy rolled around. That probably was what got his channel going. Lo, just came back from playing Gorilla Tag on the VR, and you're still alive. Yeah, we're still alive. Yuri looks like she's in the corner, basically regretting life decisions. Natsuki is in tears, and Monica is Monica. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I, I, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Monica is always Monica, like always. Yeah, Monica is Monica. Monica is everything. Monica is the world. Oh, Brad, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it too by tomorrow. Completely. ... Anyways, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. ... Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first. You can go first, Monica. I like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. ... Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Brad. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have much of a choice, do I? Uh, I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really need you to... I'm just gonna just save it. And I think that's where we're gonna end it today. I think... I don't know. I don't know how much further we have to go here, but I'm assuming we're nearing a horrible conclusion here. But remember, everybody, this is a new series. It obviously is just a normal high school club, and you know, your ordinary slice of life, typical stuff that happens in high school. Yeah, unfortunately, I have work at 6 o'clock in the morning. I really gotta get to bed, and it's already 11:16. Need to get some sleep tonight. But yeah, anyways, with that being said, thank you for... we actually have a lot of people who came out tonight. We had oh my god, TBMC, Sayori, Skin, Pump VR, Mr. Diamond, Sayori, Vincent Evanoff, Dead Joker Gaming, Felix Kitted, hopefully I said the name right, and I believe that is everybody. And everybody else who has decided to come out as well. Hopefully I didn't butcher a lot of your guys' name. I am sorry if I did that. But yeah, with that being said, thank you everybody for joining in the stream. And I will see you guys maybe for the finale. I don't know. Don't know how much more long we have of this, but I will see you guys tomorrow for some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Have a nice night, guys.